Say hi to the cameras, guys.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Alan.
Hey, man, what's up? Why are you eating lunch by yourself? Hey, you want to come? Here's a suggestion. You want to come here, hang out with my buddies at the other table? They're right over there. It'd be no problem at all because we're missing Tony today, so we need someone else to come fill the position. That would be an example of something that an extrovert may say. What an introvert may say in response to that is, would you, that's very kind to you, but I'm just gonna have to pass on that, okay? But thank you, that was very kind. Introverted people are just as capable as extroverts. They're just different. I myself am an introvert, and many people believe that quiet people have something wrong with them or that they're insecure. I'm here to tell you guys today that is simply just not true. 3 common misconceptions is that introverted people are minorities, they long for social interaction, and that they are less successful than extroverts. My first point is that introverted people are not minorities. Most people believe that introverted people are outnumbered by extroverts because extroverts simply tend to cover up introverts because they make a lot more noise and they're always the center of attention, while introverts are generally hanging out by themselves. This may spawn from an estimate given in 1968 by the Myers-Briggs organization that extroverts outnumber introverts 3-1. But a recent study by the Myers-Briggs organization actually in 1998 disproves that by saying 50.7% of introverted people are 50.7% of people are introverted in our population, that 49.3% are extroverted. The next misconception is introverted people are shy or insecure. That is simply not true. They prefer to spend time by themselves. An article by Psychology Today supports this. It's titled, "Introverts are not failed extroverts." It proclaims that introverts are people who prefer to spend time alone in solitude. And for me, that is true personally. Because if I were to go to a party, I would either be on a wallflower or I'd just be following my friend around like a little puppy dog because I'd just be lost. That's not my environment. A fun quote that supports that, which I like, is by Chris Jamie. It says, "Telling an introvert to go to a party is like telling a saint to go to hell." So I just thought that quote was pretty funny. And another one by Franz Kafka, "The limited circle is pure." It states that people that are introverted have 1 to 5 friends that are very close to them, and they simply just prefer to hang with those 1 to 5 people. They don't consider many people their close friends, unlike extroverted people may have dozens of people that they consider their friends, even though they're probably not as close as the introverted people's friends, who are much pickier. Finally, people have said that introverted people are not as successful or they have less to offer the world. Careerplanning.com writes that introverted people thrive in work fields such as technology and science, where it requires you to be alone and researching on the computer or something like that for a long period of times. And the introverted people generally have a great imagination, which helps them in this field. It gives them the talent needed to imagine things for their own. In an article by the Huffington Post titled 16 Outrageous Successful Introverts boasts that Abraham Lincoln is a famous introvert, which is very important, I think, for introverts everywhere to realize that if you can change the world, you can be the president of the United States and change the world. Another introvert is Bill Gates, who in fact is autistic. He sparked the digital age with his knowledge of computers and being able to construct one from basically nothing. It was all in his head. He had to come up with that on his own. Actress and star of Cougar Town, Courtney Cox. She's an introvert. Who would have thought that? Because she's supposed to be portraying the role of a cougar who's supposed to go out and get younger guys. So I thought that was pretty funny, right, guys? I mean, okay. So Reflecting back on that, introverts have many good qualities. They simply prefer to spend their time alone relaxing. Extroverts are not a minority in the population, therefore, introverts are not a minority in our population, therefore, we should be more accepting of those type of people. And my other point, introverted people are not insecure and shy. They simply just prefer a quieter environment when they're relaxing and to be by themselves. And quiet people do not have less to offer, as we can see by great people like Bill Gates, who I'm sure if he was spent a lot of time talking to other people, he would have never been able to formulate the idea of a computer. And next time you see a person, perhaps eating their lunch alone, just remember the old proverb: speech is silver, but silence is golden. Thank you guys. It's nice seeing you.